Hey guys, it's Jovi and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. Thank you all for coming. Listen. Today, okay? Today I want to talk about, did y'all see that interview Tasha did with that girl? What is her name? Shalimeen, the girl who popped it off with Tommy Sotomayor. Did y'all see the interview? Okay. Listen, we're going to talk about that interview, not necessarily the fight, but the callers. Okay. We need to discuss some of these callers. We need to discuss some of you some of you female male identifiers. What the fuck is wrong with you? Okay, we're gonna do all of that. Before we do, please don't forget to like this video. Like it now, because you're gonna forget to like it later. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow, please subscribe. And now I'm gonna drop this intro so we can get on with today's show. Okay, guys. So listen, y'all see I ain't home. So you're going to deal with it and we're going to get through this. Okay, listen, I want to shout out to WJ because WJ sent me this question that made me even make this video. Like I said, if y'all think of any topics or see anything you want me to talk about, please drop it in the comments. Send me a message on Instagram. WJ, next time, send me a message on Instagram, child, because I might have just went right past this one, okay? But this is a good-ass question. WJ asked, okay? I'm going to read this whole shit. It's long, though, but we're going to read it, all right? And then we're going to go to TK's video and do some... We just gonna pop shit. I was about to say we're gonna do some analysis and shit, but like, what are we analyzing? We already know these bitches is dumb as shit. All right, so listen. Here we go. All right, WJ. Right. Hey, Jovi, can I suggest a video idea for you? Cool. I said send me ideas, right? All right. Okay, it would be nice to hear your thoughts about male identified Black women, like the two who called in the TASHA K's live stream about the recent Tommy Sotomayor, she gave his real name, incident. At the 45-minute mark, the girl put down the minute mark and everything. Me and you is cool, sis. We are together, sis. She put down the minute mark and everything. So we're going to fast forward to what she tell us to. Anywho, okay, at the 47-minute mark, a Black woman called in to insist that women can't hit men and not expect them to resist themselves. She refused to put in the context any of the emotional and verbal abuse that the lady on the Fresh and Fit experienced before things turned physical. Very true. As we know, many Black people don't recognize that abuse comes in different forms and should be taken seriously, no matter the kind. Then another Black male worshiper, I loved how she wrote this. Then another Black male worshiper called in at 57 minutes. These bitches was like 10 minutes on the dot anyway. Called in at the 57-minute mark to take the defense of a Black male who hates his own kind. While listening to these two women, I thought about how much they would benefit from your beauty school and ideology. Thank you, girl. Thank you, people. You know, people. Even Tasha pointed out to the First Lady that she clearly had an experience convinced her that it's okay for her to grown up fight men in Chicago like she claims. Facts. Let me tell you. I'm gonna finish this, and then I'm gonna go on it. Plus, I'm drinking Merlot. You already know what's going down. All right, so get your shit ready. We're talking today. Jada commented. Jada, she done threw you in this, child. Jada commented in the chat around this portion of the video. Child, this person and watched us. She didn't know you. She didn't know us. Okay. She said, Jada commented in the chat around this portion of the video, so I think she might support this as a video topic too. If you're not interested, and that's understandable though, man, we are whole interested. We're whole interested, and we're here for the shits. Okay, hold on, let me mute this other shit. Will my phone start clicking and clacking? Child, Jada, she threw us in there. Okay, so listen. Thank you, WJ, for the thank you, WJ, for the. I think I need to put on some headphones because if I play it, I'm not home. Fuck. Let me play it on my phone because I think if I play it on here, I haven't. Okay, so we're gonna play it. We're gonna try to play it because I'm thinking if I play it on here, it's gonna give me reverb. But I'm gonna have to mute it. Y'all just gonna have to remind me to unmute it when I finish. Okay, we're gonna first listen to the first woman. Child, can I just say, first of all, the interview was great. Let's start with that. The interview was great. She spoke to this young lady. I think her name, I follow her on Instagram, child. I should know her name. It began with a C, child. Charlie Ming, something like that, child. She's a beautiful young girl. She's doing her thing, but she still has an extent she's not willing to go. Girl, please don't get shitted on. Don't do all that extra shit for $1. We get it. Don't do all that stuff, right? She told us the story. We've all watched this whole foolishness happen, right? And then we sat up, and you know what? Anytime we have these sort of discussions on, let's call it the woman's fair today. Let's call it the woman's fair, even though I know there's a woman's fair channel. I don't want to take her shit, but let's just call it, when we have these kind of discussions about this topic, we always get, even in a manosphere, right? That's how Kevin Samuel-esque and all the rest of them are able to thrive, right? They're able to thrive because of women like this. Okay? They're able to thrive because of big mouth doofy bitches like this. Okay? On the right. All the way over there on the right. Big mouth doofy bitches like this. Okay, let me be clear. Tasha asked the girl, because first she came on with no picture. You already know people who come on with no picture, you already know it's a problem. Then she opened up her picture, and this is what the fuck we saw, right? Listen, I'm gonna tell you the first thing I thought when she started talking. I'm like, this big burly bitch. That's the first thing I thought. I was like, so she up here mad. She's one of them girls, in my opinion, and Tasha said it, you weren't protected. You were out here fighting, probably have to fight your brothers, fighting everybody, probably have to fight all these fighting dudes. I'm not fighting men. You should be allowed to not be called bitches and hoes. The reality that, like, this woman sat here and acted like Tommy didn't abuse that girl with all them bitches and hoes and all of the behaviors that he was doing. And even when we made the review of what was happening, right? I didn't even know that there was more. There was more of that recorded, right? Ended up hearing more of it. Like, he was going on one, trying to avoid letting everybody know that he still be sniffing behind the dark-skinned girls, right? Always talking all that shit, but you still sniffing behind them, right? You wanted to try to make her look ghetto, make her look bad. And when she got up to defend herself, because like she said, she's in Florida. Because let me tell you, if fucking George Zimmerman can get up and call himself defending himself when nobody did nothing to him, okay? This young lady, okay, this 5'6", because that's what she said, because I'm 5'6", and I remember she said that. She said she 5'6". She said Tommy Sotomayor is 6'4", 6'5". You damn right I'm popping first. Nigga start calling me. One, I'm not even getting in the situation. Y'all know I ain't going on no show where I have to explain my value. That shit sound crazy to me. I ain't doing it. But even in those, if you in a situation as a woman, knowing that these niggas have no value, most of them, no value, don't go fuck. They wild and Tom. You see Tommy and them, they say all the things that they would do to a black woman. They'll let you know. If she didn't know when she got on that first flight to go to Atlanta, to go be on his podcast, she knew by the time she got back who the fuck he was and what he thought about black women. That's why that's why these questions went where they went, right? Okay, listen, let's pull up this fucking video, play it. Tasha, please don't hit me with a strike. If you want me to mute it, I will mute it. And yeah, let's do this. Okay, hold on, let me pull it up. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow, please subscribe, all that good shit. Did y'all see TK face? Baby, my face was like that too. I was like, this bitch is crazy. I was like, you could tell she's one of the, she ain't got, and Tasha said it. And you know what? Can I be real? Let me be real. Tasha said this shit. She said by the time that girl got off the phone, she said she's sitting up there talking all that shit, and she's sitting up in her house with no man. These are the type of bitches that be running up, calling on Kevin Samuels, asking them why they ain't got no man, asking them all of this shit is because your mentality is that. Your mentality is that you date niggas you have to fucking thug out in the street with. That even is a conversation, that even makes sense, that you have to thug out in the street with. This 6 foot, she dead ass made a reasoning why this 6'5", 40-something-year-old man was able to disrespect and try to drag this little 5'6", 24-year-old, 130 pounds soaking wet if she wished it, little girl. But then you wonder why your fucking daughters ain't safe. You say this to other people, what you tell your daughters? Then you wonder why niggas is dragging y'all daughters. Where they do that at? Let me go ahead and post it and put this shit up. Hold on, let me play the video. We're going to play it until this little fat get off, and then we're going to go on.
Is it Lisa Love?
Yes.
Hi, Lisa. So what's your where you calling from?
Chicago.
Shout out to Chicago.
Chicago is a fucked up place if you got to do that.
On my previous life because of my swag. You feel me? Chicago got swag. I said, okay. Well, what's your question? You got 3 questions, Mama. What you got?
You know what? It's crazy because
I can't even keep track. According to Lisa, Chicago got a whole bunch of fucked up niggas that beat on girls for no reason. That's what Lisa said. I'm from Brooklyn. I don't know about all of this, all right? But that's what Lisa said about Chicago. Let's continue.
being from Chicago, you can't put your hands on nobody and think ain't no consequences.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand. If he pushed Myron into you, he didn't touch you. The problem with females is they get active and hyper and want to put their hands on people, and that ain't how it work. Because where I'm from, if you put your hands on a man, he gonna beat that ass.
Mm-hmm. Well, wait a minute, Lisa. Whose side you on?
Obviously, Tommy.
I'm just talking about the fight. You ain't got, and nobody has to like Tommy. I'm just talking about from a fighting point of view.
But yeah, and also, you know, y'all laws are different from Florida. So in Florida laws, even if whoever hit who first.
I'm kind of annoyed I got to click back and forth, but listen. You see how the little girl, because the little girl trying to rationalize this shit. You see how the little girl trying to talk about the Florida laws. Nonetheless, she's right. Florida laws, she's able to protect herself. Okay? Woman laws. Period. Woman laws. Okay? Man shouldn't be dragging you. Man shouldn't be calling you bitches and hoes. Is he fucking you? Don't even be calling me that if you fucking me. A nigga who you aren't boinking me. You aren't my nigga. You aren't nothing. You should not be talking to me sideways. That's just woman law. Okay? Okay? No, and y'all know I don't believe in putting my hands on a man, but what that got to do with the price of tea in China? What that got to do with the situation that happened? What that got to do with that big doofy nigga talking all that shit, acting like he was going to do something because I would have popped him too? What does that have to do with with Miss 5'6" being afraid that this big doofy nigga who ain't gonna bust a grape when it come to a nigga, but will try to pop her, what I gotta do with her? Because Miss Big and Burly said so, child. Let's show y'all how big and burly she is, child. Let me mute this shit and go ahead. Oh, Lord, help me. You see Tasha like, wait a minute. She ready.
If you feel that your life is in threat, you could protect yourself.
Shay, hold on. Let me talk to the black woman right now. Hold that.
Hold that.
Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing? Now, I know you got your black screen on and stuff, but you know that was a bold statement to come on the platform and say that, and your face ain't shown. Okay, that does not show respect, and it doesn't show that you even understand what the situation was. Okay,
and she pop up like that. Jesus Christ!
Now, so a man done put his hands on you?
Yes, and I'm good at what I do, so that's why I don't back down. If I fight a man, I know what I'm getting into.
That shit wild, y'all. Y'all, that shit wild. She be in the street whole brawling with niggas, boy. That shit crazy. Okay. You can't rationalize with people like that. That's what they believe. It's cool. But then again, they can't comprehend why they life, their situation, any of that is what it is. They can't comprehend. She'll never comprehend why she ain't got no good nigga, because you literally out. She's like fighting the street. I'm not fighting you in the street. I'm not fighting you. Nope. If I gotta fight you, I'm out.
What?
I'm not doing it. Exactly.
I fought men many a days.
So you mean to tell me?
Not I, says the Joe. The only nigga I ever fought, my brothers. Nope. Go ahead.
As a woman, you think it's okay for a man who's physically stronger than you?
He's a foot bigger than her. About 50 pounds bigger than this little girl. You see this dumb doofy girl over here? She looked like a nigga done bust her face open.
You, okay? And was made that way by God for him to put his hands on you, and you okay with that?
If I hit him first. If
So
I
what
hit
have
you,
you
I don't give a fuck.
I
don't give a fuck if I hit him first. Y'all are wilding out.
not to get hit back.
What have you went through?
Who raised you, ma'am? She laughing, but it's for real. What have you went through? Niggas been fucking you up your whole life. That's what that tells me. That's what that tells me. Niggas been dragging her and fucking her up forever. Because I can't comprehend what the fuck she talking about. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? But that's why we can't win, because most of us are like that. Not me, y'all. Not us. Damn. Oh, look at TK face. Look at TK face.
To even allow that. That's coming from somewhere else. What have you went through? Did your mama get beat?
So it's okay.
Did your mama get beat? You heard that? Because bitches like that say stupid shit like that, but they don't. Then they don't know why their daughter's getting dragged up and down the fucking street. You already told your child it was all right for some nigga to drag her ass up and down the fucking street, regardless of whatever, because he can't fucking control himself. Like he ain't big and grown, and God ain't made him a whole fucking man. You crazy. Let's continue. I'm as annoyed as Tasha right now. Let's go.
For women to hit men and nothing to happen. But
I don't think women should be beating on men, but what I do know is men are stronger than women. What are we talking about? Men are stronger than women. God made you that way. What are we talking about? I can't beat no nigga. Let me keep playing.
But if they hit us, we can call and press charges. We can get our brothers and uncles.
Listen, when a man uses something, a person or an object to hit this woman, she has a right to defend herself. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you didn't see that, that's okay. I understand that. But for her to even address him giving him the right to use somebody else as a shield to run into her, that's a bitch move. And for you to be a black woman,
but did he
okay,
really push her, or was they both excited jumping in each other's face?
Do you have a daughter?
I have 2 daughters.
So if a man whoop their ass after they push a man, it's okay.
If they push a man,
yeah,
you got to know what's coming. Everybody is not going to be accepting to you hitting them. Just because you a woman, you cannot hit a man for no reason.
I'm serious. Listen, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just listen. I don't like to go in like this on the winos because I really appreciate y'all love, but I have to be honest. Like for you to even say that, like that right there is coming from somewhere else.
So men can get whatever done to them.
Okay.
And they have to accept it because they're physically stronger. And whereas the woman can walk away as well before it even escalate.
Can you hear it now? Stop calling. Okay, listen and then. All right, thank you. Y'all can hear the video, right?
Yeah. Do you not understand the man's role?
Yeah, I do.
But
we have a role too.
They're the leader of the
women
household.
has a role too.
No. Okay. Oh, and we're gonna talk about that. So we're talking about a man that has a God-given right by God in the universe as dominion over women and everything else. Okay. All right. So as a man, if you have dominion, you have to control your household. You have to do so without being physical. So if your woman or your sister, your brother or auntie or whoever is out of place as a man has to use his intellect in order to calm a woman down. Because let's be honest, any woman would submit to any man without a man even having to put hands on.
Mm-hmm.
So if a man feels that he has to go there, then something is wrong with him. He does not have dominion or control over the thing that God has given him by right. And so for you to even say that it's okay, that's the very reason why our daughters are getting their ass beat, because you as a black woman gonna sit up there and say, guess what? They ain't got the right to put their hands on it, but a man can call us a bitch. They can sleep around. They can fill us full of AIDS, and you gonna think
okay?
it's okay?
So you telling me it don't go both ways? Just like a man can't hit a woman can't hit a man. That's what you saying because they black.
Even biblically, listen. Now, I'm not a follower of the Bible.
I'm just saying, is you telling me it's okay for a woman to wow the fuck out on men, and it's okay?
She didn't wild out on him. She addressed him like a woman respectfully. He continued to call her out of her name, and he used another man as a shield to push her. So when she decided to fight back and stand up for her, not one black man in that room took her side, and not even a black woman. And for you to sit here and say that it's okay, that's some bullshit. That's the reason why
I saw 2 people arguing, getting excited. I did not see him push no Myron into her. And even if he did push her,
get her the fuck off my show.
Sorry. Jada was texting me and saying that y'all couldn't hear me when I was clicking back and forth. Listen, Linda. Nothing TK said was wrong. That girl was losing her damn mind. I don't understand, but okay. Listen, we're gonna go to. Hold on, Jada, I sent you the link. We're gonna fast forward to 57 minutes, where girl number 2 is speaking. She doesn't speak as long. It's just as stupid, and then we'll discuss after that. We're already 24 fucking minutes in. I'm annoyed. All right, let's go. 57. Here we go. This bitch.
Energy was just completely whack. It was just completely off. I couldn't do it, and I wanted to leave. So all that even happened after I left, when he go about paid her, all that. And that's because she was texting me throughout the time, and then that's what she told me. He didn't even agree on like all that before we even got there. Everything happened after I left because I didn't want to be there anymore. Like the energy was just weird. And then he tried to say that I was jealous. He tried to say that I was jealous because he was giving her more attention than me, which was a lie.
But even after that, you said you would have slept with him if he was willing to pay you. You said you would have done it if he was willing to pay the money.
Ma'am, Pause. I saw that yesterday. She didn't say that. She didn't say that. She said he didn't mention anything about his OnlyFans until they were ready to get on the plane to go to the podcast. And she said, well, she don't know, depending on the vibe. The vibe was funny. She left. Her homegirl did it. She didn't say if he was willing to pay her, because apparently he was paying bitches and she still didn't want to do it. Again, black identifiers. Black male identifiers. Jesus Christ.
He was, trust me, Tommy was fucking cat. Like, trust me. That nigga knew what the fuck he was doing when I got there. He paid her after I left. You gotta understand that. You get what I'm saying? It's not that I was there and this has happened. I didn't watch
Jessica,
nothing.
I know you got a lot of questions, but your time is almost up. We got a lot of people waiting.
She was in the wrong.
No, it's all right. It's all right.
You can't punch a man in the face and expect him to just stand there and take it. She deserves to have charges pressed against her.
Drop her shit. Drop her, because I don't believe in domestic violence. I don't do that. So okay, it was the wrong platform for that. For this. Okay. What's his name? Aaron.
All right, we done. Aaron came on, and Aaron, I ain't gonna hold you, he changed up the mood. Shout out to Aaron, because we were all very annoyed by the last two women who were on the damn show. Always making excuses for men not having no goddamn self-control. Like, come on. Let's get to some of these comments, okay? I dropped a link in the bio. Jada is allowed to come on. Some of y'all will come on. Do not come on here if you are a male identifier, because I might cuss your ass out. Hold on. Hey, Duval, how are you?
Hello, this is Mr. Duval in the building. Can you hear me?
I hear you, boo. What's up?
Man, these dudes, especially somebody like Tommy Sotomayor, is clowns, man. You don't treat women like that. That man, let me tell you something. I'm a male myself, and I'm talking to a chat full of ladies. I think the biggest problem is men like him can't stand rejection. Men can't handle rejection. Our ego is too fragile to handle being rejected by a woman. And I think he still carried that grudge towards that woman because that woman ain't give him no cat when she was at his house. And he thought that he had an easy lick. And when she turned him down, he couldn't believe it. That's why if you see the text messages, he was apologizing at first and being apologetic because first he was wounded, and then when he seen her in person, he got angry again because he felt like he was disrespected, and he felt like that the reason why she didn't give him no cat because she brought up the situation by him calling black women bees and all kinds of derogatory names, and that's what it came down to.
Well, I appreciate you, Mr. Duval, and I agree with you. I don't think real men behave like that. I think these males, some of these males who don't know how to talk to women, who don't handle rejection well, like all a woman can say is no, but some of them can't deal with it. So I agree with you 100%. Thank you for coming on and telling me your opinions.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Bye. Ecstasy, what's up, boo? Come on, Ecstasy. All right, Ecstasy. I'm gonna remove you until your camera come on, okay? Let me know when your stuff working, and I'll come back. All right, guys. I'm getting to some of these comments. Hold on. Hello, Shiki. Did I botch that, child? What's your name? Hello.
Hello, my name is. Yes, can you hear me?
Hi. Yeah, I hear you, boo.
I'm sorry. No, it's Shiki. You're right.
I'm good. See, I got it. What's up, sis?
Okay, I'm actually at work right now. I can't really say much, but I wanted to point out that no one is bringing up that Tommy was taking showers with his 8-year-old daughter years ago.
Girl, you're going to disturb me even more than I was disturbed to begin with.
Well, Tasha K had already mentioned this when him and Tasha K was beefing, and no one is pointing out that the girl Chay, her father had died, and she had just buried her father a few days before the podcast. Okay. And Tommy had literally said that night when they got in the fight, F her father. He said, F your dead father. And that's what provoked it. No other YouTuber is bringing that up. I don't know why. Even Shay failed to mention it. I don't know why. But that was said.
Because she's still young and she's still trying to comprehend it all. She know it's wrong. She know what happened to her is wrong, but she's 25. Remember what 25 was like? She's still trying to figure
Yeah.
this shit
Yeah. But I mean, no one is mentioning the stuff that he did, you know. And the
Yeah.
girl, at the time at 57, the last person that sounded like
Mhm.
she was from UK. She's a part of the red pill community. All of the like Kevin Samuels and the lead attorney, they love her.
I
She's
bet.
problematic.
I bet. And
Her
I
name
bet
is
she's.
Jessica X.
Oh, I've heard of her. I bet she's fat
Her,
living in someone's basement. Okay.
no, she's actually very pretty, but
So
she
what's
just have
wrong
an
with her?
accent and I'm sorry.
So what's wrong with her? Oh.
There's nothing wrong with her. She's just she worships those guys.
Okay. Well, all right. Thank you so much, Shiki. I appreciate you coming up.
Thank you.
All right. Bye. All right, y'all. Okay. It's a lot of y'all. All right. So we're gonna pull up Jada. And Jada, you gonna stay up here with me, sis. We pulling up Jada.
All right. Sis.
All right.
Hey, what's
Hey,
girl? I
boo.
realized I had left my phone at the funeral home just
Girl,
now.
I'm
My
not
second
even
phone.
home. I ain't even home. Your
Girl, I was
background is
like,
beautiful.
thank you.
Look at this shit. Okay, listen. We're
We're
gonna
beautiful
pull up.
together, baby.
Let's pull up Lonnie, and we're gonna pull up. I want to pull up one more person. Lisa. Hey, Lisa. Everybody, please just take your time and be respectful. Let everyone speak.
Okay.
Okay, guys.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Y'all could go on mute. Lonnie, you can speak first.
Hey, how you doing, Jovi?
Hey, boo.
Hey, on that same live, I was on there
Wait,
too.
1 second. Can you the rest of y'all put y'all stuff on mute, please? Thank you. Go ahead, sis.
Okay. That same day when Tasha K did the live, I was after the man, and I basically said that I wasn't triggered, but I can see how the women can get triggered, because I said what Tommy did on that live was verbally and emotionally abused that girl.
Mm-hmm.
She asked him a question.
Yes.
He gave her an answer, but I guess she just wanted to know more or whatever. Like the lady said, they was vibing the whole night. So maybe she waited towards the end or waited for a while to say, you know what, I've been talking to this man for a while. You know, he seemed like he cool in person, but I noticed he does this. So
Mm-hmm.
she probably thought that, you know what, if I ask him this, he not gonna go off. He probably gonna say why I do this and that and that. But when this girl kept challenging him, like, but why is it just black women? Why is it? And then she said, I see Fresh and Fit. You know, they talk about women all across the board. And then that's when he proceeded to downplay her, call all black women bees, say how stupid we are.
He
Why
did.
can't, you know? And then he proceeded to ask the white girl that was sitting next to him,
Yes, he
yeah,
did.
about and then she said what made me mad. He asked her something, and then she was like, I guess he said, well, why can't I talk about black women, you know, because we all black. And then she said, well, it's just words. That really got on my nerves, because I was like, Tommy not talking about y'all. I think Tommy been talking about black women for like 20 years.
Yes.
And she didn't know. She was young, she didn't know. But like I said, he started the abuse first. That lady that you played, that was very triggering. She basically all her life she fighting men, and that's not normal.
Yeah, she
But
had one of those
mhm.
color purple. All my life I've had to fight. Girl, it was a lot for me.
It wasn't all my life I had to fight situation. And listen, I know it's hard. I ain't gonna hold you. I know that that's the point of the beauty school, right? We know Couture bringing her ass up on here. All right, I see you, sis. Listen, hold up. I know that it's difficult. I know that it's not as easy for some women as it is for most. But like, ma'am, like that ain't it's not given what you think is given. To sit up and say that, it's cool that a nigga could just pound on you. I don't care. I don't even care if I smack him. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't care if I smack him. He a grown man. He need to walk away. He big. He like 3 times my size. He need to walk away. Or not even be able to communicate, because you a man and you supposed to be running this shit anyway. And like, if you can't like keep me calm with your mouth, you probably ain't gonna be with. All right. Oh God, here we go. All right, so I'm gonna pull up. Hold on, child, I added you to the stream, girl. All right, who else? Hold on. Hey, Lisa.
Hey.
Hi, Lisa.
Hey, I
Hey,
just want you to know I still love you, even though you just called me all out my name and dragged me for going
Lisa,
on Tasha
girl,
K.
that's you?
Yes, that
I'm
was
sorry,
me.
girl.
I still
Let's
love
go
you,
for it,
though.
okay?
Sorry, I'm sorry. Lisa, can I say I'm sorry, girl? But I had to say that. I really had to say that.
But you know what? I understand that because you don't know me. You going off of what you saw, and I understand that.
Yes.
I'm not gonna
But
lie,
my
I go
whole point to
based
Tasha
off
K
of how you
was.
said.
Wait, Jada, let her speak. Go ahead,
My
sis.
whole point to Tasha K was, we all in this world know that men are not supposed to hit a woman under any circumstances, right?
Yeah.
But we all know it's men in this world that don't care. So if we know that they don't care, why is you putting yourself in a situation to get beat up?
That is true. That is true. I'm not, Lisa,
Okay.
I am never about hitting a dude, right? Because, you don't know who's who and you don't know who's crazy or whatever. But like, I ain't fighting no nigga. I'm not like my boyfriend. We're not doing that. Like the way
listen, I understand that. I wasn't mad at when Tasha K got so mad at me.
Lisa,
she was
I fought
hyped
one nigga
up
in my life and I divorced him. I forced one nigga that wasn't my fucking brothers, teenagers fighting their brothers and shit. One nigga and I divorced him. I don't believe a man should be beating on me.
I don't believe that either. But I know men don't care. So if you hit a man, and we all know it's niggas out here that don't care.
But my point is, we need to not be fucking with them niggas who don't care. That's
exactly. But you don't know which one you got until you get in that situation. So let's not at a young age, let's not put yourself in that situation. And like she said, I probably ain't got no man. I met my husband when I was 17 years old. All 4 of my kids belong to my husband. Bitch, you don't know me like that. Don't play with me.
Okay, Lisa. I understand.
All I was saying, let's be realistic. Let's not act like we know what all men supposed to do, but they don't do it.
Okay, now
it wasn't even about defending Tommy.
Hold on, wait, Lisa. Jada want to interject and comment. Go ahead, Jada.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Here's where I get the part that she said, because I said that before as well afterwards, is that we do have to be conscious that even though men should not hit women, okay, if you want to detain, and Tommy is at an age where he understands knowing how to obtain the woman rather than trying to fight the woman, right? So the way that I know he knows this is because when it comes to men, he don't escalate. When it comes to the women, he's ready to fight. So there is a difference in between what type of man we're talking about. And so I get what you're saying. Some men just ain't built like that, right? Some men just ain't built like that. But I am not going to side.
And me saying I fought men before.
Hold up, Lisa. We're gonna let you finish speak, sis.
I'm sorry. I thought she was
We're
done.
gonna let you finish speak. Go ahead.
Go ahead, the ending part for me is just we not going for that anymore. It might happen to some women in the days, but listen, the energy that we bring in, I don't care what the situation is, men are stronger. That is a fact. Men are stronger. They should not be pounding down on women. And from the way the old girl was moving, he should have just sat back, because he was well protected. He was well protected. It was her that was not. And thank goodness for the guys, because I'm not going to act like there was not some guys that did not get in the middle. You had the guy who was a security who probably escalated the moment because he came over there to tell her to pipe down. And then that made Tommy, because if you watch the video, it makes Tommy now start calling her bees once security there.
Came to the,
Yeah, once security came over to, or whoever the guy was, came over to tell her to pipe down, and she's saying she don't want to pipe down, he started calling her bees. People are saying that Tommy said that she threw the mic on his foot. I took that on a guy's channel as proof that she did not. If you look at the video, if anything, the mic went behind her and not even his mic fell on his foot during the scuffle. So he's a whole lie. But nonetheless, to your point, men should not be hitting women, period. No matter what's going on, unless he really just has to defend himself. I know women are like, look, I got nephews. I tell nephews all day, if a woman is attacking you, you have the right to defend yourself, but as a man, defend yourself appropriately against a woman.
Exactly. Appropriately. Don't she pushed you and you want to beat her into the ground. That is not, I don't understand.
Like she hit you one time, you now about to pound her out and beat her down like a nigga in the street, excuse me, like a Negro in the street. That's just not what we should be promoting as an instance. You know why? Because that gives men the feeling like, well, there's women who say, I can pound her out. My feelings are hurt. I can pound her out. She gave me a little smack. I can body slam her. So I feel like we should not be trying to push that thought. And yes, people should be keeping their hands to themselves. That's an honesty point. I'm gonna give you that. But no, men should not be meeting women back with the same energy, and I am not going to be advocating for that feeling.
Listen, we over here, we believe men are men, okay? We are not 50-50 people on this channel. We believe men are men over here, okay? So on here, we don't play them games. We don't, we expect more. Okay, Lisa, you go ahead, and then Couture Bay and Margot, I'm so sorry, but you're after, okay? I got you.
Sorry. But look, one question to Lisa as I say all of that. One question to Lisa. Because you mentioned that you've had to fight men before as well.
Where was your husband?
Hit the men first.
When I was growing up, I was gangbanging. When I was growing up, I was gangbanging, and I was in these streets. That's what happened.
I was gangbanging too in these streets, child. But
that's what happens. That's what happens. Men do not care. It's a lot of men that do, but it's a lot of men that don't. Hey, Couture, I like you too, baby. Hey. But, like I said, I'm a woman's woman. I'm a woman before I'm anything. But I'm like, be smart. Because there's too many niggas out here that don't care, regardless to what we know it's supposed to be.
I will give, I give you that. I give you that 100%. Agree.
And the way Tasha K was making her feel like her actions was okay and justified for her to swing on him. Okay, you're going to be in that situation again, and the next nigga going to beat you up. Don't put yourself in a situation to be arguing with no man.
Well, I do say all the time, I don't even get into those sort of, I would never go on nothing like that to argue my value with any man. That sounds crazy to me.
Yes, you absolutely right. You absolutely right.
I don't understand. I am to get up and walk out. I'm not doing this. But I can't comprehend. I ain't 22 no more. Or I ain't 25 no more. But I grew up in Brooklyn. Like you say, you grew up in Chicago, and I was a little gangbangy. And the person I was at 25 was some 6'5" ass motherfucker. And I'm trying to be cool and easy. And he started being a little messy. I'm like, Pop, I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah. Couture, sis. Go ahead, sis. Couture's yours, sis.
Hey, y'all. Hey, chat. Hey, Beauty School knockouts. Lisa, I get your perspective, but I think because there were so many people already pushing that man should beat this this woman up, because let's be clear, Tommy's 48, that girl's 25. Tommy's a father. This girl is not a father. She just buried her father. He knew that. I think she said that on a previous channel. Like, they had conversations and stuff like that. And then he threw that up in there. And I get it. You know, don't swing on a man. I don't swing on men. I go get men to handle men.
Yeah.
I don't even play like that.
I don't even play like that.
But again, this girl, we got to understand the age we're in. These young girls are going on these podcasts, you know, so they can get, you know, their clout up or whatever. And she does understand it now. She didn't understand it then. Then we got to understand she was drinking, but she told him, I'm not drunk, don't disrespect me. She kept saying it. And you see the two Dusty twins in the front laughing it on as the guy was coming up, whispering to her, and then he was getting louder and being more disparaging. So I can't say this. At 25, the moment he would have popped, I would have rocked it, but I would have already had my text messaging like, y'all gonna have to come get him. We waiting in the parking lot. But that's me. On somebody who's from New Orleans, who I'm not fighting men, but if you start, when I'm a woman, I feel like he was being very feminine and womanly because I've seen the videos. I did the research. He did not fight Tariq. Tariq pulled up on him. He did not fight that guy in New York. The guy pulled up on him.
His ass live about 20 minutes that way.
Baby.
He lived about 20 minutes that way. You know,
Yeah.
beat his ass. He ain't do shit.
The dude who
Jada, hold up, pause. Jada, why are you the bag lady right now? What's happening?
I think
right
something's wrong with my mic. Can y'all hear me?
Girl, look, my daughter asked me to make a purchase, so I done had to pull my card out. Then I'm like, well, let me grab my other phone. Then I was like, let me get my lip gloss. What is it? But look, I promise y'all, my purse is clean though, y'all. Okay. That femininity will keep you organized, baby. And look, I even got an emergency for the ladies who know what that is. I even got an emergency one in my purse because even though it's not my time, sometimes it might be my girl them time.
Time.
Okay.
Right. Hey, Margot, I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
Get out. Give me
No, you're
silence.
good. I have a question though, because there is no situation in which a man should ever put his hands on a woman. That is on a man. If your first instinct is to put your hands on someone as a man, you're not a man. You're not a man. At that point, you're a punk. And I will rock you. And I don't even fight. I will rock you. And if I can't rock you, my father will. My exes will. My partner will. Anybody will. So I don't agree with that.
Everybody will.
Please. Test me with a good time. Let me, and age doesn't matter because Margot at 16 would still have not done that, would not be in that situation. That's insane. It's ridiculous because you can be, everyone like, well, she's young. No. At 25, most people have some kids most of the time. I got married at what, 22? Oh no, you're an adult. No. My thing is, the male gaze is so real that it's like the fact that you are okay with having physical harm and okaying that just to be accepted by male gaze is depressing.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
But she's getting fought. But don't ever get fought in your life.
Don't
by
ever
a
get
man.
fought. Yeah.
Ever. Oh my, I couldn't even, if a man raised their voice at me, my dad would fly in. Fly in and whoop something. My brother.
Yeah,
Jamie,
see, where I
Jamie
come
said
from,
she don't have any
men
fight
dictate
in her left. But Jamie's married to a white man, so we know how that's going anyway. All right, Margot.
Okay.
Thank you so much for coming, sis. Lisa,
Thank you,
you
Margot.
okay? Lisa, you okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
just check it. All right, I'm about to pull up Deidre girl. Hey, Deidre girl. Ecstasy, I see you. You coming up next.
Hey, beautiful. Hello, everyone. That's my baby.
Let me go fill my cup up. Y'all talk.
Okay. Hello, beautiful ladies.
Let's have at it, Deidre.
Hey,
hello.
Pop-ins. Hello. Yeah, let's start it up, y'all.
Hey.
Yes. I'm doing great. What are your thoughts tonight?
Oh my goodness. When Tasha dropped that link, I couldn't help myself. I hope y'all was proud of me. Okay? Because my point was, look, Tommy, get over it. You met your match. We're not necessarily talking about money or subscribers or all of that. No, she gave you that energy. She kept it 100. You're supposed to tell every Black woman that she is beautiful, intelligent, and cultured from the day she's born to the day you meet her to the day she takes her last breath. We are queens. I don't care what shade of the beautiful chocolate rainbow you come from. He got mad. They put that beautiful melanated queen right next to him, and I don't care if she just graduated high school. Hey, Katurbe, she handled herself. Okay, and that's why I went up there. And shout out to Tasha K for letting me up. And Jovi Beauty is my vlog mother. Okay. Yay. Love y'all. Love y'all.
Thank you.
Love you too.
Hey, Patrick. So Patrick said for the group, who entitled women to be so brazen to hit men? I don't think women should hit men. We ain't even on it like that.
Right.
But we comprehend feeling in danger by a man who ain't got no self-control. That's all I'm saying.
You know what? I think
what it is.
Go ahead, hold up. Go ahead, Lisa.
I think, before I can even explain why I said it goes both ways, before Tasha wouldn't even let me explain where I was coming from. She was so heated and hyped.
Girl, you triggered us. I ain't gonna hold you. You triggered all.
And it's crazy, but I should be able. I did think that too. I should be able to not agree with you without you arguing and coming at my head and trying to down talk me.
But that's true. We can agree to disagree.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
I can have a conversation with you, but she got hyped just like Tommy got hyped. And she called me a bitch just like Tommy called her a bitch. Now, if I take your logic and say I should be able to beat your ass when I see you for calling me out my name and I never disrespected you.
I get it. But Tommy, whether you hate him or like him, he has a platform. He has a following. He's political.
And so do Tasha K.
Tasha
K has a following and a platform.
I'm talking about Chay, babe.
And the way she played that situation with me was real crazy.
Well, I'm talking about Chay. That's the catalyst of the situation.
Oh, no, I never said Tommy was right. I never agreed that Tommy was right. All I said was she was wrong as well. When you continue to behave a certain way, I'm not finna put it in no man's hands to trust that he gonna do what he's supposed to do. He gonna pop you.
Lisa, may I say that I'm going to give you a thought that I was thinking of when I first heard that section of it going down.
Yes.
And I'm talking about like where she said, drop you off and things like that. My thought was wondering if, because I don't know, I didn't ask her, but I was wondering if the way that she dropped you out and the things that she said was because if you felt like, if what she was thinking is you felt like you could have took that type of heat like the girl did without getting upset, then you shouldn't be mad at her for how she's about to treat you now and she's dropping you off her thing. That's how I kind of wonder.
Exactly. So if I take that same instance and direct it towards her, she can't be mad either. And you can't get mad about the outcome.
I mean, again, that's why I was wondering, like, I wonder if she was giving you a dose of what you say you can handle. So if nobody's
fine, that was absolutely fine. That's her platform. She had the right. I'm sorry.
Okay. Ecstasy. It's your turn.
Stacy.
Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Let the girl talk. Ecstasy. It's your go.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Beauty School. I've been a fan for 8 fucking months. And when I could come, but this instant, I felt like I had to come in because for two things. It was about time, Jovi. I introduced myself. And two, girl,
Don't
I'm from
forget to be in the chat.
Honduras.
You got to be in the chat talking.
I'm
So we
always no. I don't like to be in the chat a lot. I feel comfortable now because I'm high and drunk. You know, I have my wine right here. So I'm high. I had some edibles, you know, and I had my Gorilla Glue like 5 seconds ago. No, like
Gorilla
10
Glue.
minutes ago. Girl, I'm in Brooklyn, okay?
Okay. Girl, don't be trying to run up on me in Brooklyn, but we good. Go ahead. What's your question?
Okay. Chay, I just came to give a little bit of tea. Chay was in Kwame Brown's channel the
Yes,
day
I saw
after
that.
the
I didn't
whole
watch the whole
situation.
thing, but I saw it.
I did.
I didn't know
And let
about
me
it.
tell you, when I was cleaning my house, the girl did say that if he would have spent more money, and you know, she even ended the note saying, "Oh, Tommy, you're a bitch ass nigga," which is true. He is a bitch ass nigga. Nope. I felt like the way she was acting like she was my sister. She acted just like my sister. Like, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm not even trying to say that it's cute or anything, but it's a relatable reaction. And I'm not saying, oh, it's because of where she come from or
Right.
anything like that. I'm not trying to say, oh, it's because of where she come from. It's because some of us, I was raised by my grandfather. My grandfather was retired, forcefully retired from the army when he was 72.
Wow.
My grandfather died when he was 116 years old in
Bless
his.
his heart.
Wow.
And let me tell you, I'm just
A
one of his
hero.
grandchildren from Central America. Like I was trying to tell Jovi, she's from Panama. I'm from Honduras. My
Wow.
grandfather
Okay.
was like, "It's time for you motherfuckers to come here." I came here when I was 11, 10-ish.
Oh,
So
wow.
it's like, girl, I'm telling you, I was raised by mostly men with trades, men that are
Right.
raised in the military, men with name on them. And one thing they always tell me, don't you dare put your hands on no man. And the
Right.
same way goes to a man. He should
Yes.
never put his hands on you, even if you put his hands, even if you hit them first.
Yes.
Right.
They're not supposed to put their hands on you and look at you like you're a dude.
Right.
A
Right.
real man will never do that. Fuck the
I
fact that you
agree.
don't like to get hit. Fuck the fact. I'm sorry. I don't mean to curse
No.
a lot. But
Go
like I
ahead,
said, I'm
sis.
from Great
Go
Britain.
ahead.
Get some,
Speak
I'm
with
can we
from
get
power.
some
Great
flashbacks
Britain because
to
I don't like to get
Valentine's
out of
Jovi
my house.
Beauty?
Wait, everybody, shh, let her speak. Go ahead, Ecstasy.
Fuck the fact that it says Stacy. It's Stacy. It's just spelled in Spanish, you know. But fuck the fact that you hit him first. It doesn't matter. A real man knows when to walk away, how to walk away.
Yes, ma'am.
Tommy, as we have known, as we all have known and understood, by now, he's not a real man.
He's a bitch ass nigga.
Mm-hmm.
He's just not. So
Right.
why are we sitting here talking about Shay is wrong, Shay is that?
Well, I'm
Yes,
not.
we are all women talking together. She's wrong, but let's not make excuses for him either, because he's
I
still a
agree.
piece of shit. But yet again, let's not pretend like we wouldn't have acted like that if we're not
Correct.
drunken with liquor. If
Correct.
we haven't been smoking, or some girls in there, white bitches in there, I know they do some lines of coke because I have a sister who's a stripper who makes money with these motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm. I
And
agree.
I'm an introvert. No, I have 10 sisters and 5 fucking brothers.
Yep.
And
You
my
are
sisters are pretty
you
well
are
known.
so from Central America, girl. She said she got 10 sisters and 5.
Right. That's real.
I was
Okay.
definitely sitting up there thinking,
And
like, boy, that's that
listen,
old
when
school
people
dress.
hear me speak Spanish, they like looking at like Jovi, bitch, you what? Especially the Mexicans. ¿Qué dijo? Bitch. I understood exactly what you say. You saying all these black people smell like shit? Hell yeah, I'm gonna
I
set
heard
it up.
you.
Of course, I'm gonna translate proudly. No, but I'm sorry, but Tommy, it was about damn times a real woman was
I
in.
agree. I
It was
agree.
about damn time, and I'm
I'm a
sorry.
veteran. I'd have tapped him on his ass.
Oh my God! And mind you, my grandfather used to have us fight each other
Yes,
for
ma'am.
our money, for our allowance. He will have us, the girls fight with the girls, and the boys fight with the boys. And let me tell you, just because you look pretty in the street, because I'm an electrician, I'm 30 years old, I'm an electrician, and I have 3 children, and I make my own money, my own customers. You get what I'm saying? I do my own stuff, but I like to be confined in my own apartment when I need to be. But when it gets down to the get down, I don't let nobody disrespect me, and I get your little insinuations. Okay?
Yeah.
I wasn't born yesterday.
No, I understand.
And he tried her, and she showed him exactly. And this is the bottom line. Because if that was another nigga, we both knew that this is what we would have been talking about. If
We'd
Shay
been
was
talking about him running that way.
if Shay was a girl dressed in as a boy, we would not have been having this conversation. But
you know, that situation could have played out a lot of ways.
And
he could have went way
why
worse.
Tommy should have shut the and moved on and played his role as a man, and so did she. But let's not act like this moment right now, in the time that we're living on, have not eaten us up and spit us out.
That's what I was talking about.
If you're above 25 years old, if you're older than 25 years old, you understand that this world has done some shit to us already. If you're from the project, from certain part of the world. So let's not act like we don't know where she comes from.
Yeah. That's why I said my response now is not the response I would have had at 23, 24, 25.
Right,
right. It's just not.
Because to be honest,
and even in that age of I've never grew up hitting men or nothing like that. Like, but I'm not with it. That smoke would have got met with hard smoke. So I understand why she responded the way she responded. But thank you so much, Ecstasy. I appreciate you. Okay.
Have a great night, everyone. I gotta go to sleep.
I love your hair. That blue is
beautiful. Beautiful.
Next time, sis, I want to see you in the chat box. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I have 2 YouTube channels, and they both subscribe to you, Jovi. And I'll be ready.
Thank you.
If I'm not drunk or high, I'm not coming up here. Just letting you know. Have a great night, everyone.
Good night.
Hey, Unforgettable.
Hey, how y'all doing?
We're good.
Doing great, honey. How are you?
Okay. I have so many questions that I have about the situation, and I heard Lisa, and I feel like yes, she should have been able to get her point out, because I talked to TASHA K last night on her app, and I was telling her the things that I felt were wrong with with the girl confronting Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
And first thing first, nobody is talking about the cats. Angela Stanton said that man had 2 cats.
No, she didn't.
Girl, yes.
She said the cats were trying to open the door.
Wow.
So why didn't that woman get up and leave then? Because I'm the only cat gonna be in the house.
No, you didn't. I gotta go on mute.
I was there last night when we said it was funny.
Ain't nobody talking about the cats. I've never known a man.
Angela Stanton might beat his ass for real.
She will.
And the next question I have, she said that she didn't know that he was there. Fresh and Fit have released a new video that made me kind of question some things. Now, don't get me wrong, I still got her back regardless. But to me, don't go into the lion's den but unprepared. In better words,
yes,
have your backup. I don't care if it's my brother, my cousin, uncle, or a foldable baseball bat that I can stuff in my bra. I'm going to protect myself at all costs. Now, and the next thing is, why was she the only one drinking? Why was she the only one drunk?
Because they wanted to create a narrative.
And also,
you know what I did notice?
All the women
we talk about the things that we didn't notice. You know what I did notice? I noticed in the interview, she said they wanted to do it on Monday. She couldn't make it. they decided to do it on Tuesday so she could make it. Now, let me ask you a
Yes.
question. Why would they adjust? I would never adjust my whole freaking podcast for one guest.
There you go.
I got 10 other people on here plus
There you go.
Tommy. She's just a random girl. Why are we? Why does everybody have to wait for tomorrow to make sure she's on there if it's not a setup?
Boom!
It sounded like a setup to me.
Like I've said a couple of times,
a setup.
Tommy knew that she was going to be there. She did not know he would be there until she got there.
Yes, ma'am.
Lisa, go ahead, Lisa. I'm listening.
I said, yeah, it sounded like a setup to me.
It sounded like a setup to me. It don't make no sense. The minute she said that, I'm like, wait, so they changed their whole. I ain't changing my recording schedule for y'all. I love y'all. But and however, if one, let's say we having a podcast and it's like 10 of y'all and one person can't come, one person, why would why would everybody else have to be adjusted for one person?
But let's go a little further than that, Jovi.
It seems like they don't even care for her.
Let's go a little further than that. She made the comment that she saw how they treated Asian doll, so she came on the show to see how they treat her. Like they go back to what I said in the beginning.
I say this all the time. Can we stop going on certain platforms trying to prove our value to men who don't see value in us to begin with?
Yes, ma'am.
Preach, yes, Mama. Ma'am. Say it again.
And like I told Tasha, I was trying to get all my stuff out to TASHA K last night. Like, I feel like she saw this as the come up. If I'm wrong, I ask God to forgive me, because pull up the video with her with Kwame Brown. She looked rough.
Hold on, Jada. I can't even read what that say. 1 second. What that say? Girl, read it, Jada. I can't. Oh, it says like black men every 5 minutes. I'll kill it. Who's
not black men, black women. Black women. This is what rolled through the chats at the moment of the show when she was talking to TASHA K.
Every 5
and
minutes.
This is one of the reasons why we have to not support the idea that black men or any men should be able to do what it is that they want to women because they feel like women can handle it.
Yes,
or
ma'am.
women should handle it. Here it is that it's a man in the chat said, "I'll clip a black woman every 5 minutes and laugh."
See, that's what I'm saying. It's men out there like that. And to sit there and let this little girl believe that her behavior was okay, that she wouldn't get hurt behind that.
Yeah.
Lisa, I understand 100% what you're saying. I just think the delivery might have been off, you know. Or I think
you're right.
I think you might have wanted to start with, you know, he wrong, no, you know.
Yeah, because I wasn't saying he was right.
Nonetheless, she has to learn, like, that's not a vibe. Don't do this shit. I understand you grew up like this, but we, like I say every day, we could decide today to not be the same bitch we were yesterday.
And thank you for saying that, Jovi.
Hanging in these fucking streets too.
Yes.
And I made a conscious decision to not be that girl no more.
Right.
Yes.
And that was my goal.
Be this person.
Thank you. That was my goal to say, okay, young lady, I hear everybody made my point. All 4 of you ladies are making my points already. I just went in there just to say, look, young lady, you are beautiful, cultured, intelligent. Get professional representation, whether y'all like her or not. She up and in and through. She's here, whether y'all like her or not. Shout out to my DC, the Purple Diva. I love you.
And then y'all, and think about it, the way she talks, she really doesn't do a whole lot of cussing, and you can also follow along with what she's saying.
Beautiful.
So
I like
and believe me, y'all, I know a woman right now that used to be a prostitute, but guess what? She can out preach the mega church pastor in my city.
Yes,
it's always,
I like
it does not matter who God, believe me, he will pull the person who you least expect to send a message.
Yep.
So that's not the point. But when you were going out for that mission to make sure that you wanted to see how they treated you, if they were gonna treat you the same way as they treated her, you should have had backup. You don't go
But that's when
nowhere
she
prepared.
I ain't gonna hold you. The minute she went on there to try to
Right.
say, "Are y'all gonna treat me like you treat the other black women?" That's when you lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she
That's
was
when
even
that's why
talking
I tell
like
y'all all the time. There would never be a time where you see
she
me
was
in a
even
debate with somebody telling you why I'm valuable or any of y'all are freaking valuable.
Right.
You don't argue
Right.
these freaking points. As a woman,
Yeah.
you don't argue these points. You arguing these points devalues you already.
And
yes.
WJ has it right. She was being antagonized for 2 hours.
Yes, she was.
So we all black, ain't
3.
we? 3 hours. You know we'd have came in hot. Jada, you know we would have came in hot. Come on now.
I'd have jumped
Hold
in
on,
chat.
wait.
I'd have
And
called.
like I said,
Listen,
I
I'd
feel
have
like this.
text. I'd have text at
What
least
she did
one of
was
my brothers like 20 minthe in.
That
I
part.
wouldn't pop. We would have caught him in the we'd have caught him in the garage, you know?
Yes,
You know,
ma'am.
no,
not
what
me.
and by the time me and my family got through with it, it would have been the used to be fresh
That
and fit.
part.
That's it.
That
But when
part.
she swung at him and connected, I felt a relief of just I'm talking about like an exhale moment.
I thought it was
Waiting to
funny.
exhale.
Okay, so wait.
Cause
Y'all chime
and
in to answer on what I would have done. Listen to
Yes,
me and
Jada,
listen to
what
me
you would
clear.
have done.
For all the women that are in the chat, listen to me and listen to me clearly. I wouldn't even been in that situation.
Boom.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am. I
Yes,
There
want
would
ma'am.
have been no need for me to do
Right.
anything because
Right.
I would have never been there. Let's
Yes,
just
ma'am.
start there.
Can we
Yes,
And
start by
to
ma'am.
hear
not putting
her say that
ourselves
it
in
went
these
on for
positions?
2 and 3 hours and she didn't get up and leave, there's
Yes,
no
ma'am.
way I'm sitting anywhere that I'm not being respected.
Yes, ma'am.
I walk
Yes,
up,
ma'am.
listen, ladies, listen to me clear. I walk up and get away from my mother when she trying to say a little too much.
It's true.
like that old saying, you won the battle, but you lost the war. You see
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
And I mean, I tell everybody, I appreciate her for standing up for us at that moment. But baby, next time, have your backup.
And
Yes.
And then
Patrick,
two, next
nobody's
thing,
promoting violence, Patrick.
No,
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 It's
no,
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 called
no,
no.
no.
Not
self-defense.
next time have your
It's called
backup. Next
Patrick,
self-defense.
hold
When I
up,
say
Patrick.
backup,
Patrick, ain't
don't
nobody
drink.
promoting violence. We are saying that women shouldn't be in this situation to begin with, okay?
Thank
And
you.
two, men should have self-control, okay? Big
3, she
grown
shouldn't have
men.
been drunk.
That too, especially
But
around a
Mhm.
whole bunch of motherfuckers that don't like you. I can't drink around a whole bunch of
I can't relax.
white girl loving
Right.
black men and white women. I have to be on point. I can't be.
Yes, ma'am.
I got because
Yes,
it's gonna
ma'am.
go awry.
in
Somebody
the
gonna say
thought.
some crazy shit.
Listen,
Absolutely.
if I rewind it back from many mistakes that were made, and I know we're saying she's 25, but there were so many
It
mistakes
was.
that were made.
It's
Flying
like
out to
it's
see a
the
man
same
that
thing
you
like
don't
with Asian
even know.
doll. It's the same thing like when it happened with Asian doll, and I said she got up 5 minutes too fucking late.
She did.
Thank you.
Like when it
Thank
went down and he said that shit to her, that would have been that. She should have got up, and every black woman in the freaking thing at the table should have got up and
Got up
walked
with her.
out. The minute she
Right.
took that extra
Even
5
like
minutes
that.
was the devaluing of her.
I wouldn't
Mhm.
even
Oh,
been in
girl.
Tommy Sotomayor's house, okay? Because the thought that I get is she said that he flew them out. Now look, I done been flown out by some guys that I didn't meet first in person, but guaranteed I got to know them enough to feel comfortable going. In her case, she didn't really even know him at all. They really never even had a real conversation. So, ladies,
Right.
that's number one. Stop going to where these men are and then expected to be treated with respect when they know you coming in town to meet a whole stranger, complete, real stranger. Then we get to talking about money and what who gonna do?
And
Okay, now
remember, we're
You get a
talking
little
about
strange for some change,
okay.
child.
And remember, we're talking about a culture.
I'm not mad at Shay for not doing anything. Okay, she said
Okay.
if he had paid me that $5,000, not that 2,500 that her friend settled for, that $5,000, she said she would have been with him. Then she
Oh
said
yeah.
his pain stink, and I'm like, I know the friend had to tell her that, right? But the problem for me is I can't rally. I'm sorry, ladies, because I know y'all about to get mad at me now. I can't rally for you placing yourself in repeated danger.
Right.
Why
Right.
do you keep placing yourself in repeated
You're right.
danger? You're
Right.
going on Fresh Fit more than once, knowing that you
Right.
already had a problem with Tommy. I heard she had already been on the show. I seen another video. I said, so
She
she
said she was on there
already,
2 other times.
she
That was her
already
third
know how
time.
to get down. You know how I get down. You done already been with Tommy, and y'all ain't get along the last time. You just left from his place whoever time ago, and you see that didn't go right for you either. Why are you placing yourself in repeated situations? Then y'all want me to sit up and say she's my queen? I'm sorry, I can't do it. She is a basic chick that made mistakes. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't do it. I can't do it
I hear
because
what you're
see, I
saying.
can't put her to my same light.
I hear what
She
you're saying.
needs to be spanked on and taught that this is not right, sis.
She need the
So she
beauty
don't go and
school.
do that same thing
She
again.
need beauty school.
She need the beauty school because she's gonna be right back in this fucking situation.
Baby, I keep telling people
Exactly.
this is where I come from, Jovi. They don't know
I'm not
me.
getting down with that thought. I'm sorry. Stop uplifting her because she is basic and she made too
Okay,
many
well, let me
mistakes
say
that
this.
she just happened to hit on somebody that we don't like. And so because she did that, now she's the greatest of us all. She's not even his equal because first off, ladies, stop saying that. She is a woman. She is a girl. Stop saying Tommy made his match because he did not. In no
Oh,
form of way.
okay,
He
that's
meets his
fine.
match
That's
when you run
fine.
up on a man that's gonna knock him out
fine.
of you.
But guess what? It's only a Shay that could have made that happen. Do you see what I mean? You wouldn't have been there. No, don't shake your head. We're talking about Shay. Only Shay could have made that happen. Shay showed up. That's that culture. Let's not pretend like that culture don't exist. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not saying Jovi would have been there. I wouldn't
Culture
have
of
been there.
mistakes.
Shay would have been there. So
Culture of
Shay
mistakes
would have
and
been
is
there.
the
for abuse.
person that
Okay.
made it happen. Don't take that away from her. That's all I'm saying.
I
That's
understand
it.
what you
And
just
I
said.
agree.
You just
And in
saying
order for her to go to the next step, we have to say, now let us embrace you, do better, get representation. All she wants to do is travel
And back up.
and back up.
Jada.
That it is
Go,
what
baby.
it is. That's what we're talking about.
All right,
Factual.
listen. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, and then we're gonna let Unforgettable speak about the cats, child. Listen.
I got to know.
Jada, I understand 100% what Jada. I understand what everybody is saying. I
Right.
understand Jada. She's saying we wouldn't have been there from jump.
I wouldn't have been there
Okay,
either, but she
Exactly.
we
was.
wouldn't have been there from jump.
Right.
It is she got there, and just like we saw, because it was 2 black girls that I saw. It was her, and it was another one who when things started getting hot, she started moving back.
And they were in
Yep.
the back.
Hiding behind
Yep.
the white girls. I saw her
Right.
highlighted though. She started
Right.
hiding behind the white girls. It's like these are the type of girls who are on there, and regardless, whatever, they're still of us. They
Thank
are.
you.
They're not our daughters, but they are cousins.
Thank you.
They are our daughters because they're our
My
nieces.
daughter, but
They black
but
women.
That's all I'm
they
saying.
are,
I
they
can't
are
get
of
down with
us.
that.
They are us, and we have to. It's not because we would. The beauty school is really for the girls who don't know no fucking better.
Thank
Because
you.
the ones who know better.
Mhm.
Right? It's these, like, for real. It's these
We
girls
gotta
who
help them,
we'll
Jada.
sit
Come
up
on,
here
Jada.
and we'll say random shit that is normal to us.
Love you, sis.
And it's abnormal to them. It's abnormal
Right.
to Shay. She don't know anything about that.
She
So
needs
she
you,
has to
Jada.
learn.
Right.
Her
She needs
mama
you,
ain't
Jada.
raised her like that. Ain't
I
nobody
never
got to
said I
tell
would
me
leave
about her
this
mama
hanging.
for me to know that her mama ain't raised her like that.
Right.
I never said I would leave sis hanging. Y'all know me. I'm a sister, okay? What I said is we have got to stop saying these things to hype her up like she's this thing. You know why? Because there are other women who are looking at that thinking, oh, that's what I need to do to pop. That's what I need to do for other sisters to ride for me and put me in a celebrity status. There's a
Yeah.
way to address situations. And we keep throwing her up like she really did something awesome and great for the sisters. She didn't. She did what she had to do for what she felt for her moment. And what we need to do is say, Shay, girl, yeah,
Oh, you
we
should have been there to begin with.
we like that you pop, Tommy. We do, but technically you shouldn't have even been in the situation.
And from this
Let's
point
agree.
on,
Let's
from
what you
this
need to do
point
next.
on, do better. From this
Do
point
better.
on, I
Because in her
personally
mind-
talked to Shay on the phone because I'm Yusuf is a content creator that I rock and roll with on YouTube. And after his interview, shout out to Tasha K. Tasha K took her on. I talked to Shay on the phone. I'm going forward. Even if you meet a prostitute on the street and she tapped me on the shoulder and I got my Chanel jacket on, and if she say, I want to be like you, I want help, I'm going to grab her and we're going to go forward and get help. I'm not going to it on her. I'm not going to say you stink. I'm not going to call you a hoe. If she asks me for help, we're going from this point where I meet you right now and we're going to go forward. That's all I'm saying. None of us would have been there. None of our daughters would have been there. My mama wouldn't have been there. But guess what? Some of our sisters are getting dogged out. That's the part I want my sister Jada killing it in that red to step. Them young girls want to be you, sister. They want to be Jovi. Jovi, you killing that scar. Shout out to the sisters with the scar.
And see, this is the time. This is the time that we rally around her.
Yes, ma'am.
So that no other man can sit here and say, "Hey, Tommy called her that." No, baby. No, she got a community of dark skin, light skin, red, mixed, whatever. We're gonna back her. We're gonna show you, baby. You don't have to do this.
I agree. Let's just make sure we make those points though when we rally it, because what all other people see is that we're taking up for a girl that hit a guy, and we happy because we don't like him anyway, and we're just rallying and calling her all of these names that does not qualify for her.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
but she can. I'm not saying she can never be. What I'm saying is that if we're going to make that discussion, then we also need to say, yo, these are the learning steps, sis. Because in her mind, what I heard in at least 2 interviews between Tasha K and one that was sent to me late last night is that she don't feel she did too much wrong at all. Nowhere. So she's going to get flown out again by another stranger, probably offered something else. So that's what I'm saying to y'all. We got to stop just saying, yeah, you did great. This was awesome. You're perfect. No, sis, you did wrong. And I don't want you to do wrong no further. So listen, these are the steps that we need you to go through for this part here that you're dealing with Tommy. And then on the offside of that also, you are a beautiful woman.
Right.
You are probably not intelligent, but you're smart enough to know certain things.
Right.
You say you got these different business ideas in your mind. So let's talk about the business. Let's get that. Let's get your emotions together. Let's get whatever made you think that you should even be going to do these other different things as well, like being on Fresh and Fit. Cause why? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. We're doing too much uplifting and throwing her on the shelf, and she don't even belong there yet. No offense.
Because she was, because the fact that she was a Fresh and Fit to begin with,
right,
is a dub.
Exactly.
Okay, unforgettable, sis. Go ahead. And y'all know we at 123, and y'all know I don't even like going past the hour, child. So we have to wrap this up.
Okay, she said that when she arrived at his house, that he was on the way. She said he was going to do the she was going to do the OnlyFans. He asked when she arrived to the house. Was that when she saw the cats?
You better stop.
But then she said, "Wait a minute." She said his pee-pee, his little pee-pee was stinky. So what?
For
Wait a minute.
his dick
Was it
smell.
was it walk by?
Ain't no scrubbing. Ain't no washing going on.
Yeah.
Was
And
he
he doing
was he
OnlyFans.
dabbling with the
Take your dick.
cats? That's what I want to know. Was he
Y'all,
dabbling with the cat?
I find humor in anything. I'm just a upbeat
I'm
person.
petty.
But when she said that
I'm
just
petty
brought
like that.
life to me.
Lord.
Y'all is sick.
Oh, Couture Bay. She said it was hot. She said it was stinking. That's what
Ooh.
she said.
She said it was hot.
So wait
and
a minute. Wait a minute. Did he not have the air on? And what's the litter box anywhere around her? Where did the cat sleep?
I don't
It's
know.
just
They
strange
sleep.
to me.
Cats sleep
Sit
where
in
cats
bed.
want to sleep. If you met cats, they sleep where the fuck they want to sleep. They do what they want to do.
They put that gross little booty hole on your pillow with your face. It's stank. You're nasty. Okay.
You're nasty.
My dog don't even
So
do
is
that
he
dumb
gonna
shit.
be considered the old man with the cats? You know how they be calling the lady the crazy cat lady? That's what they're gonna call him?
Crazy
He's
cat
what
lady.
Kevin
He acts like a
Samuels would
woman
say, the
sometimes.
woman who's going to die alone with the cat.
He's gonna die alone. Talk about how much I hate black women.
Crazy mother.
Lord.
And it's sad. He treat them cats better than he do his own kids.
Right.
That's sad.
Can I give a shout
You
out
know,
real
he don't
quick
like
to
them. They
the
black.
woman on Depression Fit that jumped up to hold back Tommy in the first place? And plenty of people ain't giving that credit. And you know, as a woman, I don't like to jump up in front of men either, but she did it in safeguard to a black sister, and she was not a sister. Can I give that shout out real quick?
I
just
think,
want to say,
yeah,
shout out
because
to you,
I
girl.
think that she knew she could do that. Because if a black woman would have did it, he would have hit her.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
So I appreciate her even thinking like, I gotta jump. She jumped up quicker than anybody else jumping around that table. And she was trying to hold him back. And so shout out to you. I don't know who you were. But thank you for being in the room, because it could have gotten worse. And again, I do shout out the guys. I do shout out the two guys. Security might have heightened the intensity of the situation because he came over there telling her to be quiet. But when it came to the light-skinned guy that he got up and did his helmet or his headphones kind of stopped him for a second, so he stopped, and then he threw him down and went over there. Y'all got to give him a little bit of credit too. We don't know his reason why,
right?
But I would like to say thank y'all for jumping up, because it could have got bad. I saw a whole balcony.
Yeah.
Oh, girl might have been able to take out security for a minute, because I was like, dang, she pushing.
Oh, she was on it. It reminded me. It reminded me of. Yeah.
Hold up. Wait. Patrick just said I only got 59 likes.
Oh, hell no.
Patrick just said I've been on here for an hour and a half and I only got 59 likes, and there's 314 of y'all in this motherfucker.
We got to get that to 300.
I hit the like before I jumped
that
in.
Cash App, Jovi Beauty.
Hit that Cash App. I told y'all want to hit that like, you better hit that Cash App. What's happening?
I'm sorry, y'all, but Chay is giving me all of Tina Turner in the back of that limousine, and she walked the nigga's ass. That's what I think. Don't mess with me, okay? I was like, this your Tina Turner moment, baby.
I was like this. I was like, what y'all say? He got hit by a girl. Where the video at? I don't want to see the commentary. Just show me the video. I saw the video, and even though in the video when I slow-moed it, it looked like Tommy hit her with his right hand. Okay, it looked like he hit her first, but nonetheless, when I saw that fist go through, and I was like,
yeah.
I was like, dang, why did it have to be a woman? I would have rather it had been a man.
I know, but you know, it gets to the point where I've seen women in the street fight with a man. Okay, I will pick up something and throw it. I don't even care if it hit. I'm letting him know, here I come. I'm gonna help her. I might get, you know, I ain't never been dragged in the street. I've been a kerfuffle or whatever. But when a man starts womping on a woman, I don't run. I'm sorry. I ain't never been a runner. I ain't never been a track star. If somebody comes after me, I grew up in Detroit, Michigan. Mother was a teacher. Daddy was a police officer, a World War II veteran. I am from the streets of Detroit. I grew up. I was in the military. I've been to college. I got degrees. If you raise up on me, sorry, sis. You better come get me. Because I'm going to swing back. Because you're going to hit me. And you're going to trigger me. And then I'm a blackout. That's the yin and yang of Deirdre. I'm just saying.
I'm one of those women. Like, I grew up in Detroit, but I'm from Mississippi.
I was about to say we got two Detroit ladies in the house.
313 Billboard.
7 Mile, okay, 7 Mile. Even though I didn't live at 7 Mile, but I hung out all around 7 Mile, 6 Mile, Van Dyke, Hoover, all the way on the west side. Look, I know how I go. I get it. But I've also been raised in Mississippi, so my mindset, my first thing when I see a man and a woman fighting, my mindset don't think to jump in and do nothing. My first mindset is look left, look right. Where's a man at? Excuse me. Hey, can you come on over here, handle this situation? And I know people are like, that's not realistic. It is. Because a lot of times when I see women jumping in fights, I'm like, it's all these men here.
I ain't jumping in. Like we could do certain things. I'm not jumping in. Like I'm not. Like I told y'all about a story where I had a friend and I remember the Uber was crossing the thing and I called my ex-husband before we was dating. We wasn't dating then, but I called his ass downstairs, come beat this nigga ass because who gonna do it?
If he around, okay.
Because yes, I could. Yes, I probably could have whooped his ass, but
absolutely.
Am I taking a blow? Sure am I taking a hit? Am I taking any of that? Am I putting myself in? No.
Guess what? I ain't got no marks on my face. I'm just saying.
Not on this face, darling.
We ask men to protect us, and then with all the men somewhere around, we don't suggest that they save us. So I'm just one of them people where I'd be like, hey, but let's just say there are no men around. Let's just say there's no men around.
I got a bottle.
Getting tapped on. I'm reaching for something, and I'm down with that.
Bottle. I'm not coming with my hands. I'm not doing it. I'm getting a bottle.
I can pick something up and throw it.
Listen, even a man that's smaller than me is gonna hit. I'm not trying to look like Dr. Dre's ex-wife. He ain't gonna break my motherfucking face up. We ain't doing none of this. We gonna keep it like this.
Yes.
Wait, hold up. Hey, Abby. Thank you, Abby, for the $15 donation. Abby said, I still want to know about the cats.
Look. Okay.
You're killing me.
So first of all, shout out to everybody that is in the chat and on the panel. We appreciate you all. Please make sure that you like, share, subscribe if you like the vibe. Feel free to join the Jovi Beauty School membership. Okay,
please
all you gotta do is you can hit the join button. Okay,
here she go.
You can hit that join button, or you can click on the link that I just dropped in the chat right next to join if you would like to, because this live has been lit. Okay, this live has been feel free to give a monetary donation. You can hit the super chat. You can hit the PayPal link. Okay, it's paypal.me/Jovi Beauty. Or you can cash app $Jovi Beauty. That's JOVIBEAUTY. Okay, give girls some love. All right,
Jada. Do it, girl.
You know, Jingle Rule still got to get the job done. All right, I can get on here and fool out live, but I got to make sure my girl is getting all
Thank you so much, Jada.
Her shares, her subscribers. Because if it's over 300 people in the chat, baby, I should see something raised up in the roof on the Jovi Beauty channel. Shout out to the men that are in here joining us. If you are not the type of man that is in here acting a plum, bitter, bussy mess, okay, if you're not
bitter, bussy niggers,
shout out to the grown men in the chat that know how to have emotional intelligence and have a conversation with us if you don't agree.
Know how to talk to a woman without saying bitch.
Exactly.
Who? Like, nigga, I don't think that's gonna work.
And he always trying to get it at what he claimed he don't want. Catch.
He want the smoke.
Thank you.
All
All right, guys, we about to get up out of here because y'all ain't gonna take the rest of my night. I love y'all.
I love y'all. This is wonderful. Oh my God.
First of all, I want to say, Lisa, thank you so much for popping up. I appreciate it so much. Thank you for coming and telling your side, and expanding more, you know, because in the heat of the moment, I ain't gonna hold you. I know why you got clicked off in the heat of the moment. But, and however, with our conversation today, I understand your intent and what you meant. And you were kind of right. She shouldn't have jumped up for all of that smoke. Okay. But I still don't think ain't no nigga supposed to be doing no crazy shit. But we need to be women. When we are women playing men, this is what happens.
Exactly.
So thank you so much.
Well said.
Yeah, thank you for coming up, Lisa. We appreciate it. And you know, I hate you got dropped down without, or jumped on. I should say jumped on, not dropped down. I do hate you got jumped on, you know, immediately from your statement. And I wish you would have been able to expand on it. But thank you for coming over here, like Jovi said, and explaining things. You know, again, in the heat of the moment, I was able to hold my breath and be like, "What's she mean? What's she saying?"
I love your pearls. Jada be grabbing for the pearls. I love her pearls. Like, oh no.
I did. I was like, "What's she saying?" So I do want to hear what you had to say about it, but you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And I do appreciate you camming up. I ain't gonna say that immediately I was like, "Oh, she a whole man." Not your looks. Not your looks. Let me say that. Not your looks. Because I thought you were beautiful.
How you came on there? You came on there like what?
She was ready. She was ready.
You came on
I'm
there
sorry,
like, what?
y'all. I'm sorry. And you know what? I came off wrong.
Energy. It did. And I think that's what set the tone. Because when you
what?
I thought you were beautiful, but your face was like
I was ready for it. I'm petty. You know I'm petty.
and so you got the energy that you kind of asked for.
Yeah. Oh, it's been a week.
All right, Jada, thank you so much. I'll see you on the next one, girl.
You know it.
Oh my God, Deidre,
Nobody gonna say anything about the cats, huh? And just go let her lead
I'm
on.
letting everybody get their last minute. Go ahead, Deidre. Go ahead. You got your
Thank
last minute.
you, Jovi Beauty. This is wonderful. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to all. They still my mod sisters and brothers. Can I say that? I know I haven't been over here.
Deidre's one of the original mods. She
Baby.
probably she was
This
here
is
with Mahogany and Ledford.
Remember, this is my home. This is my first. So, thank you. Thank you to Lisa, and thank you to thank you. Is that Cutie? I can't see her name. The lady underneath me. Thank you. I'm going to bid you guys adieu. Thank you, Jovi, so much. Keep doing you, love. All right. All right. Talk to y'all later.
All right.
Bye. Thank
Cutie,
you,
it's
Jovi.
y'all go. Hello.
I bet you he got clothes for them cats, but they got names and everything. So he take them cats to go get their shots better than he do his kids. But has he confirmed that he has cats?
Yeah.
Listen. What's her name? Miss
Lord,
Staten?
did he adopt them?
What's her name? Miss Staten?
Angela, yes. Angela Stanton.
Crazy ass. She said he got cats. I believe everything that woman said. Everything.
You know I love her.
Thank you, Cutie.
Yeah,
we
that was it
appreciate
for
you
me.
so much for coming, okay?
Yeah, but it's just keep me posted on the cats. All right, y'all.
Bye.
Thank you,
Oh God,
Jovi.
hey Lisa. All right, it's me and you, girl. I wanted to let you be the last one on here, girl.
Okay, thank you so much for bringing me on because
I appreciate one. Let me say, I appreciate you coming on here. I appreciate you being a good sport
yeah,
and engaging
yeah,
without taking everything too personal.
yeah. I get it. And I can't. You know what? What happened with Tasha K is when she called herself calling me out about my black screen and she didn't call nobody else out. It took me there. Like, I'm not a punk bitch. I can turn my screen on and still say what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I came off wrong
Yeah,
when
it
I
came off
turned
a
that
little
screen
crazy.
on.
But we understand now that you said what you said, because we all do agree that she shouldn't have did that shit. We
Yeah.
all agree with that. She shouldn't have did that shit, but I think it came off like supporting him and his behavior. And now
Yeah,
we
and I
understand that
wasn't
wasn't your
trying to do that.
yeah.
I wasn't saying he was right. And two, I feel like when the man security guard jumped up to get in between them
Mm-hmm.
to push her back, Fresh and Fish should have stopped it right then and there before it even escalated even further. He was like, okay, let's change the topic. They could have did that and they didn't.
Yeah, well, that you know how they are.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. But
Yeah,
I
so
appreciate you, Lisa. Really
yeah,
do. And
thank you.
I
And I still loved you, even though you clown me, baby. That's
a
why
little
let me
bit.
go on
I
here.
had to. You listen. If you watched my show, you already know you're gonna get clowns.
I know. That's why I was waiting, baby. I was waiting on you to go live because I knew it. I was like, I'm gonna wait on my girl. I'm finna wait because I know she finna get me, but I'm finna explain myself.
That's it. That's what you did, and we understand now. We good. So please don't forget, the girl. I want to see you in the chat. Okay, I want to see you
I
in the chat
got
from
you, and
now
I'm finna
on.
cash app you right now.
I appreciate you, girl. I appreciate you, and thank you everybody for who supports the channel. I'm gonna take you off now. Okay.
Okay, babe. Love you.
All right. Happy one. Okay, I clicked her off before I was supposed to. Okay, guys. That was a great show, right? It was an amazing show. We're not in the studio, but we're square, and we did an amazing show today. All right, listen, this sweet bitch. I went and bought a sweet bitch just because Tasha K was drinking a sweet bitch when she was turning up. So I figured, let me go get some sweet bitch so I can drink some sweet bitch while I'm turning up too. Okay, they ain't paying me anyway. So I think we figured out everything we needed to figure out. Okay. All of the male identifiers weren't necessarily male identifiers. Y'all speak about this Jessica X. I don't really know who she is. I don't think I want to know who she is, right? Based off of what you say. So I'm good. I'll take it over there. Lisa, the girl who spoke at the beginning, I think, like she said, and like we've been able to figure out through today's show, that it was just misunderstanding of explanations, because we all agree here on the Jovi B show that we don't even want to be in situations like that. We don't want to be able, and we don't want to engage with men who think of women, or especially Black women, like that, right? To begin with, end of story, right? Men who are that disrespectful, who go that way to even trigger us to even go that far, right? So I think that's it. This Merlot is kicking, boo. And I'm done. I love you all. And I'll see you tomorrow for another episode of the Jovi B Show. And tomorrow we will actually be at the Jovi B School. Oh, at the Jovi Beauty School. So I love you, and I will see you all mañana in the afternoon.